A group of young students have developed a tech-based solution aimed at improving and growing the tourism sector in South Africa. Their innovation recently won first prize at the G20 Tourism Hackathon. Their innovation highlights youth innovation, technology in tourism, and opportunities for local economic growth. Joining us to talk about this innovation is Khanyisa Faith Mokgolobotho, who is a software engineer, studentpreneur, and a 6-time hackathon winner, including the prestigious G20 Tourism Hackathon. Faith's work focuses on building impactful, technology-driven solutions that bridge innovation, entrepreneurship, and real-world problem-solving. And she joins us now virtually. Very good evening to you, Khanyisa. Thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Well, South Africa wins hackathons all the time, but far fewer innovations survive beyond the pitch stage. So what makes your G20 winning tourism solution different from the many brilliant ideas that never actually reach the market?
Yeah, so I think one is to highlight the support the platform created for us as an idea. When we joined the competition and actually when we went through and won, we were told that we're gonna grow this into not just an idea, but a business. And I think having competed with other students, what stood out is what we present in terms of creating a hologram hub for tourist attractions and the software that kind of supported local vendors in communities where they're often not included in the tourism market because they're hidden.
Right. Now, in one clear sentence, just take us through what your app is all about, who the target market is, and what real problem in South Africa's tourism sector does your technology solve that government, big business, or even existing platforms have failed to address?
Okay, so our app is basically a booking system and a vendor platform for local vendors within the areas. You're able to book our hologram hub, which we are going to be working with the Department of Tourism to ensure that that is established, and you get a virtual reality of interacting with history figures that like the likes of Ushaka Zulu, where they basically come in and tell their story through AR and technology. And we're also kind of bringing a platform for areas where there are tourists that are doing a lot of cultural things, but they don't have recognition. So that's basically what our app is all about.
Right. And your win, Khanyisa, has been celebrated as a victory for youth innovation. But do young innovators in South Africa truly have a pathway to scale, or are they still largely locked out by funding gaps and gatekeeping, so to speak?
So I'd say it's more of like a 50-50 thing. I think we are slowly being given the platforms as innovators to kind of showcase what we have and what we are working on. And, you know, funding is slowly opening up. I mean, like opportunities that have been presented by the Department of Tourism that come with funding are actually opening doors for us as young innovators. And, you know, there are a lot of other organizations that are actually saying that let's open doors for young innovators. So I'd say we're at a position where we are slowly, you know, getting recognition. We're slowly getting funding. Yeah, so.
And I think your innovation answers so many of South Africa's questions, especially when it comes to tourism and how to augment the tourism sector in both the urban and the rural areas, you know, township tourism, rural tourism, and so on. But how much of your success then is individual brilliance, and how much of it depended on access, data, mentorship, infrastructure that so many young people simply don't have?
Yeah, I would say 90% of it depended on access, you know, support, mentorship, and access to infrastructure as well. I mean, when we started the tourism, we had the likes of gig culture joining in and FLC putting a group of students that don't know each other into this competition, and we formed a team, you know, and the support, the mentorship sessions, teaching us how to pitch, teaching us how to create a business model, teaching us how can we articulate commercializing this idea that we have was solely dependent on them. I think that really kind of shaped us into winning and even having a winning pitch when we had to present to the panel of judges and the different ministers the following day.
You know, tourism is often spoken about as a low-tech, labor-intensive sector. So how does your solution challenge that perception without replacing jobs in a country with high unemployment?
Yeah, so I think if anything, the fact that we matched tech with tourism is something that was quite new for us. I'm a tech student. I had to partner up with tourism student, but it also kind of highlighted how much tech can impact the sector in itself and create even more jobs, and kind of also create an income stream for people who don't necessarily have access to the market. So, yeah, that's about it.
Khanyisa, great chatting to you, and congratulations once again, and all the best, innovation. Hey.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Well, that conversation with Khanyisa Faith is, a powerful reminder that South Africa's future is already being built by young innovators, and we thank her for chatting to us.